Welcome to the Heart of a Viking. This channel offers elementary art lessons taught by Mrs. Minto from the Cape Henlopen School District in Delaware. I look forward to virtually creating with you. There are new lessons posted weekly. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss a single one. So go grab your art supplies and your thinking caps and let's begin. Let's begin by working on the back of our piece of paper. And what we're going to practice first is we're going to use our white pencil to practice making some snowflakes. So I'm going to start by making a white dot. That little white dot is a very simple snowflake. So when you're making your snowflakes today, you can feel free to make some just like that, like a little white dot. Another type of snowflake can be an X with a line down the middle and then a line across. That snowflake is also easy to make and it looks perfect for a nice wintry picture. So a line down, a line across, on top of an X. So now I know how to make two types of snowflakes. Alright, the next type of snowflake looks like that second one. So I'm going to make an X with the two lines, one going down and one going across. However, this time, I'm going to change the size of the one going down and the one going across. The one going down is going to be shorter than the other two I just finished, and then the second one is going to be shorter as well. This one reminds me of a sparkling snowflake where the light's hitting off of it and it's sparkling and looks beautiful. The next snowflake I'm going to make looks a lot like the first two, but I'm going to add some little flares on the end of those lines to make it look like ice crystals have formed. Now the trick with this one is you have to work symmetrically. Ooh, that's a fun art word. Symmetrical means whatever you do on the right, you have to do the same thing on the other side. Just like when we made our mittens. Whatever I did on the one, I had to do the same thing on the other. So I'm adding some little flares, some little lines on the end of my first set of lines to make it look like there's little ice crystals. Now, as soon as you're done practicing on the back, you can flip your paper over to the front, and I'd like for you to make as many snowflakes as you want on the front. You can make the tiny little dots, the X with the line down and across, the X with the line down across and with the shorter lines, or you can make the ones with the little extra flares, whatever style you like best. Honestly, I'm going to use some of each. I'm going to do some of all of them. So whenever you're ready, I would like for you to fill the front of your paper with as many snowflakes as you would like. Okay, when you're done, you're going to flip your paper back over to the back, and on the back, we're going to practice one more thing. This time, I'm going to practice making wind. I want this to look cold and wintry. To make wind, I draw a nice curved line that spirals at the end. So it curves across and spirals at the end. Practice a few times on the back. Then when you're ready, flip your paper over to the front and add some wind whipping across your paper on the front as well. Don't worry about if your wind goes over your snowflakes, we'll still be able to see them. And try and press softly with your pencil so your wind is soft and quiet in the background and the snowflakes really stand out. So go ahead and get your mittens that we made last time and the little extra squares of paper that we have, because the next thing we're going to do is make our sleeves and add the mittens on top. So you can see the way I used my extra pieces of paper here at the bottom edge of my paper, like I'm reaching up towards the sky and I want to reach up and catch some of those snowflakes that are falling. Then I have those black pieces of paper. The black paper is for the sleeves of my jacket. So if you have a red jacket, maybe make red sleeves. If you have a green jacket, maybe make green sleeves. I have a black jacket, so I made black sleeves. They're just two rectangle pieces. Then the mittens fit on top. If you want, you can use crayons or your white pencil again to draw some designs or decorations on your jacket if you want to as well. In real life, my jacket is just plain black, but in this jacket, I think I'm going to go ahead and give it some stripes. and I'm going to make them look kind of wavy. So you can make it just like your real jacket, or you can be creative and make it like a jacket that maybe you wish you had, or maybe you've seen somebody else have. All right, so finish up putting those details on the sleeves. And when you're done with that step, this part of the project is completely finished. However, when you return next week, bring this piece of artwork back, because the next thing we're going to learn how to make next week are some cut snowflakes. And what I'd like for you to do is, after we cut some snowflakes next week, we're going to glue them to your mittens to make it seem like you had your mittens reaching up towards the sky and you caught the two most beautiful snowflakes. So join me next week to make some cut paper snowflakes, and we'll add them to this work of art as well. All right, I can't wait to see you back here next time at the Heart of a Viking. HOB artists, don't forget to hop on over to Art Sonia to upload a photograph of your piece of artwork to your art portfolio. I can't wait to see it.